The Iowa Statewide Interoperable Communications System, ISICS for short, can be accessed several ways. The Iowa Statewide Interoperable Communications Systems Board, or ISICSB for short, recently started distributing Consolettes to PSAPs that requested them as part of a joint grant program with the Iowa Homeland Security and Emergency Management Department. Your Consolette comes equipped with a control head and several buttons for control. There are also ports in the back panel for interfacing with other dispatch equipment. This Consolette can be used alone or in conjunction with other Consolettes and control stations in various configurations to ensure that interoperability exists within your PSAP. While configurations vary, the addition of an ISICS-connected control station or Consolette gives you several options for interoperable communications. Today, we will cover the basic functionality of your ISICS-connected APX Consolette in standalone and integrated configurations. The front panel of your Consolette includes a screen, several menu buttons, scroll buttons, and a numeric keypad. You can use the backlit menu button to scroll through the menu items. They include sections for zones, information, scanning, site locking, display color, and other functions. The channel selection knob is just above that button. Use this to change the channel or talk group the Consolette is on. The line of buttons below the display menu will allow you to select the listed option. In this case, the channel selection knob now becomes useful for changing zones. Turn the knob clockwise or counterclockwise to access the zones. You can also see other sets of interoperable channels and talk groups that are programmed into the Consolette. To select the desired zone, select the Home button to complete the selection. The Radio Info menu item will display useful technical information about your Consolette. Select the Back menu button to back up one menu level. The power option will change your Consolette's transmit power from high to low. In some cases, you may want to change to lower power if your PSAP is right next to a site to prevent potential intermod problems. The nuisance button will silence a noisy channel or talk group. Scan will enable or disable scanning on the Consolette. If no list pops up, you will need to edit a scan list. The next menu over allows you to define a scan list. You can select channels and talk groups to include in the scan list. Key set allows you to pick an encryption key. If encrypted interoperable talk groups are deployed, this will allow you to ensure you have the proper encryption key selected. Selecting RSSI will display which site the Consolette is affiliated with and the signal strength. Selecting site will allow you to lock the Consolette to the current site it is affiliated with. There are some situations in which this is necessary. If the Consolette is locked to a site, it will display that when the site is selected. The color option will allow you to select the background color for the display. Turn the channel knob to change the colors when this menu is active. The light button will change the brightness of the backlight on the display. In some cases, the call option will allow a radio to call another radio directly. This feature may not be available in all cases. What this also will allow you to see is your radio ID by selecting LNUM. The numeric keypad is set up to be user-configurable favorites. Just select your desired talk group and hold down the number button until a beep is heard. The talk group is now set as a favorite for that number. The desk microphone is used for transmitting audio on the system. Your Consolette can be integrated into various dispatch consoles using the ports on the back of the Consolette. These may allow for remote control of a Consolette for transmitting and changing talk groups. If your dispatch console allows it, you can patch your local operable channels or talk groups into the ISIX regional and statewide interoperable talk groups. This will allow other users to communicate directly with your agency even if they do not have your channels or talk groups. The process varies from console to console, but generally the ISIX Consolette will show up as another tile. You can then select the ISIX Consolette for patching with your operable channel or talk group.